Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Steven. I have a quick question for you. Are Spaniards and British people considered two separate races? And the reason I ask this is because some people seem to kind of like, primarily British people, sometimes seem to kind of treat Spanish as maybe something that is not Caucasian. And I just want to learn about it, or learn a bit more about that. Are like Caucasian people in Spain considered not considered the same as Caucasian people in the United Kingdom? Hmm, bit strange. Or do British people consider people in Spain not to be Caucasian at all, no matter how they look? And also, among people in Europe, among the British and other people who are possibly like Northern European, if saying you're like Spanish or Italian, is that sort of like kind of adding some like exotic quality to you or something? Like I know in the United States, like some Caucasian people will say like they're part Native American, and that kind of like, oh wow, oh really, wow. So for Northern European people, it's saying that you're like part Spanish or part Mediterranean or some Mediterranean-ish place or people. Does that signify that you're a little exotic or it's different? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to transmit my thoughts in a clear and cohesive way. And I guess I'm having a bit of trouble with that. But again, when British people say that they are part, say Spaniard, um, is that considered like a different race or something like that? Because like I know Jerry Halliwell is part Spanish. Her mother's a Spaniard, and I'm like, oh wow, that's interesting. Um, what she, I think she's still considered like British though. I think her name is British. Her the language she speaks is English. She doesn't really speak Spanish all that well. She speaks a little bit, but she doesn't really speak it that well. Um, and also, I've heard like some people say like, oh, like some British people say like, I dated a Spanish girl, and use that as like being an interracial relationship. And then I was watching this television show on YouTube, and like the woman said like, oh, she was on a panel or on a television show is talking about interracial relationships, and she said she dated a Spaniard, and they used that as an interracial relationship. But I was like, aren't Spaniards considered Caucasian though? But I guess maybe because the culture is so different, maybe she considered an interracial relationship like that. But I think the host did sort of call that out and say like, is it really an interracial relationship? But I guess to some people, interracial may have to do more with culture than with race. I don't know. But again, feel free to give me your comments and opinions about it. Thanks a lot for watching.